Hello, Honeybee here again. This is another tutorial. This time we've got 4 cards and their correlation. This tutorial will encompass each card, the meaning from 0 to 22, the importance of each card and the meaning with other cards, the combination, reverse and upright meanings as well, life numbers, year numbers, calculations for all your previous lives and your next few years or your previous years if you wish, your card for every year of your life, past, present and future. If you find out last year was not very positive and quite negative and you know that's a fact, then therefore you will know you're down the right road. Please subscribe and comment, helping the world go round. Hello all bees, I hope you're having a very good busy time or resting, but really the moon is going to affect your thinking, how you feel, what's going on in your life and seeing people in a different way. We went through the first one with our tutorial, which is Mr. Fool. I'm not going to recap with Mr. Fool because you know about him very well. We've all been Mr. Fool at 13, 16, 14, whatever. Then we had to learn that we still got things to learn about, which was Mr. Magician, who commands most things in life, the heavens, the earth, and the infinity, never ending. Now we're going to go through the High Priestess. The High Priestess is a person who's extremely spiritual, but also a person who is like a teacher. If you want to learn, you go to the High Priestess, you will learn. There will be no criticism. There will be knowledge if you want it, but if you want to be foolish, you can buzz off. And she has no patience for that until you're willing to learn. You can see the differences here with the High Priestess. This is the traditional High Priestess you will probably see in Egypt or Greece and all these places millions of years ago. Now we have the Wiccan world, which is this High Priestess. Look at the moon. The moon affects her. It affects him. It affects us. It affects animals. It affects the tide. So all these things are very, very significant. Note, this High Priestess has got the blue. This blue is very important. It's the throat chakra. You have to speak your truth. You can't lie. Even if you want to lie, the truth will come out. And this is what learning is about. The moon affects our feelings, our thoughts. We're learned not to say some things we're not supposed to. If somebody's horrible, we have to learn to put the lock on our lips, and that is what they teach us. Then we go to the Empress. The Empress is utterly fantastic and powerful. This could be male or females. All the cards are male, females. Some are more dominantly females or males. Like we have the Magician, who's more male than female or appears to be more male. Here we have the Earth Mother, the Empress. And please, when you look at the cards, please notice how she looks. It's abundance. And she's confident, she's sure of her life. She's sure that the children and the people she cares for in life, she will always be there for them. Even if they're very stinky and awful, she will ignore that part and focus on the positives. So when we see these cards, for example, let's start with the Empress. If you see the reverse Empress, what it means is things are not going your way. If you want to be an expectant parent, think about how it will affect your life and how your life, you'll be leading several lives. When you have a child, when you have several cats and dogs, you're not leading your life, you're leading their lives because that's what they're there for. And this is why you can see the harvest, you can see the beautiful colors that's emanating from there. But Reversal is not always positive, because we're talking about not just giving life, but nurturing. So the next stage we go to, we have the High Priestess and the High Priestess here. Note the difference. This particular High Priestess is older, because knowledge comes with age, and sometimes when we come back here again, that knowledge is residue from a previous life. So if you're here to learn and you want to learn, you have got people who are willing to teach you. That's the significance of it. We can't just learn things from books. We have to learn things from life. We have to learn about the heavens, the earth, and how it correlates with each other. If the moon is too full, it affects the moon and the sea. So it affects our emotions. That's been proven scientifically. When people have not managed to drive well and correctly, it's because it's been proven the moon has affected their faculties, their physical being, and that is why we have to be aware. We have to learn about ourselves before we can teach others. We have to learn about ourselves so we become tolerant. And learning is an easy peasy skill after we've learned all these things about ourselves. It's not age. I've met 14-year-olds who are like adults. I've met 40-year-olds who I think were 14 years old. So it's not just learning, it's loving life and being very grateful for what we've got. On this note, I say thank you very much for listening to me. If you have any questions, please contact me. Thank you very much. Please subscribe.